Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Spartans will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will get the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Finds his man. It's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
They'll put that return to a stopper at 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So San Jose State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep...
Breaks him in the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll go back to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And either for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth down, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Spartans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
And the Spartans will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammate.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Spartans.
One of the reasons... It's so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Back to throw, it's done. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. And that one's incomplete.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking to throw on third. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, the next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Got it, looking for first. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
He's got the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time.
There he goes. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, San Jose State. Special teams proving as they push out that lead. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride at the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely become.
Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Nice move to keep running. Got room at the 35. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Man, it's hard to play defense. There's so many options. You can see the RPO here. I got to play the pass. I got to hesitate for just a second. Give it to a fast speedster now that takes a crack and just chews up those yards and runs down the field. Defense is not a fun thing to play sometimes.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. Ready to try the point after. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Rebels offense offense is back on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Here's the handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
To the air, it's Bullock. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Spartans want to move quickly. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got him looking one. He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And as he throws.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide out. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicky. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Bringing the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CEF Q Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Back to pass, it's Bullock. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Catch in the middle, it's Summers. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. You've got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Buys a little extra time. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try.
31, UNLV, 13.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They get to him as he throws. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. It's a big TFL for the defense.
The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Plucks it out of the air. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. With the catch, it's Sticky. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
On the RPO complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. In this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. They're trailing by 11 to Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Now on first down from the 40. Used the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Working the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's done. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Rebels started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 79 yards on the drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, equal on clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Line getting set on second down. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice play call there on second and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a third and manageable situation.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth. Oh, he's got the break. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single running back. Past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time possible for their offense. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost the throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartan. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's done. Got it in the middle. It's Summers. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. With the catch, it's Riley.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting.
A shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. From the gun on third down. He'll take another shot here. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Handoff to the single back. There he goes. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, San Jose State.
The Spartans have a lot of options on second and inches. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, San Jose.
And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, San Jose State.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Dickey. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, it looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for